Okay, let's go ahead and do some AITH, bro. Let's do some AITH, bro. Am I the asshole for changing my mind about getting my girlfriend a gold necklace? For context, it was my girlfriend's birthday a few days ago, and I got her a cute necklace, which I thought was quite nice. I learned from TikTok that a lot of girls only wear one metal. I know she likes to wear silver or green. She seemed to like it, and wow. I cannot read, brother. Holy crap. We need to lock in. Yesterday, she asked me if I like silver. I said, honestly, not particularly. I have always preferred gold and tend to get my friends gold stuff. She didn't seem to like the answer and asked if I usually get my friends gold jewelry. I said that I didn't often because jewelry is expensive and most of my friends are guys who don't wear jewelry. The only people I buy jewelry for are her and my two close friends.
I'm the fastest reader in the world.
Then she asked me about what jewelry metal I got them. I told her that one of my friends, emo boy, liked black and silver. So dude, this guy needs help. So I sometimes got him black and silver metal things, whereas my friend Goldie usually gets gold. Why your friend named Goldie? My girlfriend then told me she also wanted gold. Perfect. I mean, why don't you just buy her gold, bro? If she wants gold and you could afford it, like clearly you get your friends gold all the time. If she wants gold and you get your friends gold, you get Goldie gold, and she wants gold, you could just get gold. Am I the asshole for changing my mind about getting her a gold necklace? Okay, let's get back into it. Here's where I may be the ass. I blurted out she was what the heck? Here's why I might be the ass. I blurted out that she was stupid. Are you the ass? So far I didn't think so, but when you said you blurted out that she was stupid, you lost me. Okay, you lost me. Why pay more money for the same color? It didn't make sense. She said that it wasn't fair Goldie got to get gold and for her to get silver. What? She said it wasn't fair for Goldie to get gold and for her to get, oh, now she's jealous. Okay. She was my girlfriend and it made her feel second place to Goldie. I said that this was a dumb reason and that I wasn't paying for her to get a necklace replaced with gold version just because of her ego. Yikes, bro. You might be the asshole, bro. You might be the asshole. She got mad at me for getting her hopes up and I agreed she could have the necklace in normal gold or silver. She said that wasn't fair and that she'd never wear yellow gold. I don't think I'm the asshole here, but then again, it is her birthday, so I would be the asshole if I didn't get it the way she wanted. Edit, Goldie and emo boy are both men. Okay, fair enough, because I thought Goldie was a girl. Why are you calling your bros Goldie? Why are you calling your bros Goldie? First of all, why are you doing that? I wouldn't commit to buying the white gold. In fact, I'd probably take the jewelry off the table for now. It seems to have a joy sucked out of it. It's a gift, not a negotiation. Let me guess. Teenager. Surprisingly, no. Goldie and I are 24. Emo is 24. Girlfriend is 27. I regret this is very teenage argument, though. Yeah, it is a teenage argument. Bro, honestly, I don't think you're the asshole, bro. I do think it's weird that you call your homies Goldie. That's pretty weird. But I don't think you're the asshole. I think she's tripping. And then she started getting jealous at the end. She was talking about, oh, you could buy him gold, but you can't buy me gold. But you don't even like gold. You're not the asshole, bro. Bro, you're not the asshole, bro. You're not the asshole. Next, am I the asshole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband? What? Throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband. Why would you do that? Like, what's the scenario you would do that in? Like, I'm not following. I'm not understanding. My husband has been tested for ADHD, but doesn't have it. He has the kind of problems that are associated with ADHD. However, he says writing lists, making a schedule, setting alarms, etc. is physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with the occasional emergencies rather than be proactive. I see what this is. You have a problem with your husband making plans because he can't make plans correctly. I see the problem. Okay, you might be the asshole. Okay, let's keep going. He often forgets to push the shower diverter valve down. You know, the little rod at the tub faucet that you push down to make the water fill the tub and pull to make the water come out the shower. That is so petty. For nearly 20 fucking years, I have been asking him to push that down. Since I was literally a teenager, I've been asking him to push that fucking thing down. You're definitely the asshole, but you're funny at type. Like your storytelling is funny, so I'm down for it. At least twice on my every very unpleasant wake up cold shower because I turn the water on and I get a cold spray from the shower, and every fucking time he's apologetic, and then a week or two later it happens again. He would do it better for a while and then it slips again. Today I just fucking had it. I stepped into the shower, I turned it on, and a very cold, rude awakening. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink and filled it about 3 inches of cold water and walked out to where he was standing naked. He had just taken off his pajamas and was going to take a shower after mine. Without warning, while he was looking down, I held that plastic cup firmly in my hand and grasping it tightly, I jerked that motherfucker at a 45-degree angle to get that cold water all over his torso and face. Bro, what? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on and that I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself. I told him I don't accept his apologies and the fact that it's an accident doesn't excuse it. I told him that from now on, every time I ask, I'm taking a cold shower, so is he. Damn, I'm going to continue to surprise him. I'm going to continue to throw a cup of cold water on him every time I get a surprise cold shower. I'm tired of fucking asking and begging for basic fucking respect and not getting it. Yo, you're the asshole. Yo, you're the asshole. Real shit, you're the asshole. You might want to like not go to counseling, but you might want to like look in the mirror and be like, damn, is it really that deep? Because it's not. And if it's been happening for 20 years, as soon as you hit that faucet thing, as soon as you turn that motherfucker on, you go like this. Edit to add a forgotten word, asking, begging. Edit to answer the question everyone is asking. Why don't I just check myself? Yeah, see? Why don't you just check yourself? Why do I expect him to leave it the way I want it left? Answer. I don't expect him to leave him the way I want it left. What I expect from him is to leave things the way the way he found them. Damn, she on his ass. Get a divorce. When he walks into the bathroom, I push it down. That's when I leave it. 20% task for a minute cleanup. Question. Why don't I leave it the way I found it? Why don't you leave it up if he leaves it up? Answer. If I left things the way I found them, I would live in a STY. What does that mean? What is the STY? I would also spend a great deal of energy making things messier, as I would literally be cleaning up, making space for myself, and undoing the work to put things back as a mess. Damn. What is a STY? YTA. For nearly 20 years, you could have learned to take 2 seconds to look at it yourself. This is a you problem, not him. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because what the hell? Just dodge the water or like fix it before you start the shower. Hold up. You get in the shower or the tub and then turn the water on. You don't run the water for a few seconds first to let it warm up. This makes 0 sense. Wait, this guy's on his ass. This makes 0 sense. In my over 40 years of living on this planet, I have never gotten into a shower or a tub and turned the water on because I know 100% of the time the water will be ice cold. That boy speaking facts. All of this, literally all of this, could have been avoided if you simply turned the water on before you got in. Takes less than 1 second to do. Now he ain't lying though. He ain't lying though. She's tripping. She's tripping. You're the asshole. You're welcome. Let's go to the next one.
You stupid.
Am I the asshole for sneaking out and causing my sister to lose her job? Okay, that's kind of fucking crazy. Just got out of school for the summer and really wanted to rest, but my sister decided she wants to finally get a job. How does that? I'm so confused. Your sister's 33 years old. Why didn't she have a job already? And why does it concern you? You're 14. Now she's making me babysit my niece. Now she's making me babysit my niece. I have 0 experience with babies. Obviously, you're 14, and I get overstimulated easily. It's been really hard for me. I asked her if she could put the baby in a daycare or something, but she refused. I decided to just suck it up by my bootstraps, pull myself up by my bootstraps. But it's been exhausting. I have insomnia, and it's hard for. Oh my god! I feel like every girl says they have insomnia. Like, what girl have you ever talked to that just doesn't have insomnia? Like, every girl has insomnia. It's hard to sleep when I feel like I need to be awake 24/7 and watch the baby. I'm constantly scared something might happen if I fall asleep. I told my mom how I felt, but she said I just have to deal with it. Both my parents work, so I'm left alone with the baby for hours every day. A few days ago, I got tired of everything. She killed the baby? Hello? A few days ago, I got tired of everything. Who the fuck says that? Who says that? What the fuck? The night before my sister got ready for work, I snuck out and went to my friend's house so I wouldn't have to deal with it. They said I was being selfish and lazy, and my sister even quit her job just because I told her I'd leave again if she kept making me babysit. Is it that deep? If you ever babysat before, like if you ever like had to take care of some babies or watch babies for like a long time, leave a comment, bro. I've never done that. Like the max I watched a baby was for like maybe 8 hours. So I don't think it's that difficult. I don't have kids of my own, thank the Lord. So if you do have kids or you babysat kids, I didn't know how tough it is, because this girl acting like it's the end of the world. How old was she? She was 14. You're 14. Just take care of the damn baby. Like, bro, you're about to go back to school. You won't have to babysit when you're in school. Just take care of the baby for the summer, bro. Or like ask her for some money, bro. Like, damn, bro, get paid at least, bro. I definitely felt bad after. It feels like my whole family is barely talking to me except for my dad, and even he said I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I don't think you should have done that. Also, I love my niece. This isn't hate towards her. She's adorbs. That's hilarious. I'm so paranoid something could happen even when I'm feeding the baby and she coughs a little, or if she's sleeping too hard, I panic. And honestly, I didn't even know daycare wasn't free until I read these comments. I thought maybe it was like a public school. Oh man, she's young. Yeah, that shit ain't free. No, that shit ain't free. Actually, that shit costs like $1,000. Like, how much is the average daycare? How much is the average daycare? The average daycare in Texas ranges from $500 to $1,900 per month, or $6,000 to $22,000 annually. Why is it so expensive? $22,000 annually is crazy. Toddler daycare can range from $10,000 to $15,000 per year. That's a point blank period. I'm never having a baby. Let's see what these comments say. NTA, not the asshole. If you didn't make the baby isn't your responsibility. That's not the greatest way to look at it, but I get what you're saying. Fuck, I lost the comment. GG's, I lost the comment. You're a child. Your niece is not your responsibility. You didn't agree to babysit. It's causing you health problems. Your sister's child is your sister. Your sister's child is your sister and the father's responsibility. For sure. It's abuse. OP could report this is abuse if their parents don't stop it. Why are the parents not protecting or caring for the child themselves? They're a 14-year-old. Okay, the 14-year-old could live by itself. Like, what the heck? Why aren't the parents taking care of the niece, like the newborn? They fucking work. Hello? They had you two. What are you talking about? I'm a mother and I'm shocked she left the baby with a 14-year-old that didn't want to care for the baby. What the fuck? Poor baby. Facts. What the fuck? Poor baby. Like, can we talk about the baby's feelings right now? Okay, everyone's saying you're not the asshole. I agree, you're not the asshole. You're literally 14 years old. It's not your child. If your mother was so concerned about her grandchild's health, she should have watched them. You are in no way responsible. Yeah. Can I find someone that says you are the asshole? Like, that'd be hilarious. Where is your mother? Where is your mother? Am I the asshole for smoking in front of my children? I live in an apartment complex and we have a smoking booth with walls plus a roof and our shared backyard. There are like 6 to 7 apartment buildings. The other side has a kids playground with swings, sandbox, etc. The other one, my side, is just a walkthrough area with a smoking booth. Smoking anywhere else in the backyard is not allowed, which I think is good and fair. No smoking. Don't smoke. The DARE program. He learned well. The kids have started to use the smoking box as a playhouse, bringing their toys, sand, etc. Whenever I go out to smoke, if I see the kids playing in there, I don't go in there, obviously. But last time, I had to just sit down and light my cigarette with a bunch of Oh, he missed the typo. When a bunch of kids from the neighboring house came there to play with their toys, I couldn't leave as I couldn't walk away with my lit cigarette because then I would have smoked in the yard. But I didn't want to put it out either. Okay, you have a designated area to smoke. You're smoking a cig, right? You're smoking a big doobie. If you're smoking and then like kids show up out of nowhere, like your immediate reaction to not put it out is kind of absurd. Like to be like, the kids aren't supposed to be here. Fucking chain smoking in their face and shit. Chain smoking in their face and shit is hilarious. But I didn't want to put it out either as I had just lit the cigarette and it's so goddamn expensive. So I told the kids maybe they could play in the playing area instead because that's where the kids are supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. They don't care, they don't listen, they're fucking kids. Obviously they don't care and obviously they wouldn't listen, they're kids. And there's not really an opinion made yet. This was 13 hours ago. Is he the fucking asshole? Let me think about it. You live in an apartment complex where they have areas for smokers, like specifically, so you don't smoke anywhere else. There's also a specific place for kids to go so they could play and not be next to that kind of stuff. You just lit this cigarette, bro. Like, you cannot waste it. You go to the booth, kids are already in there. You're like, fuck. But you already lit it. But you smoke anyway. Are you the asshole? If there wasn't designated areas, you'd be the asshole. But because there are designated areas, like, where are the parents of these children? Why is your kid just walking around random adults? Like, what the hell is going on for real? You feel me? So I don't think you're the asshole, bro. I know that's a tough one to come across, but I don't think you're the asshole. Let's see the comments. First one, not the asshole. You are smoking in a designated area. Yeah. It's exactly what I said. If it's a smoking area, then it's a smoking area. The parents who let their kids play in a smoking area are the assholes, not you. I'm on that side. Let me see if we can find you are the asshole. Smoking in front of children is so uncouth. Snaking in front of children may be illegal. What? I have no idea what that means. So your complex has made a spot to concentrate all of the bad stuff associated with smoking, and the neighbor's hood parent said, what a great place to let my kids play. Did they line it with asbestos? They line it with asbestos and paint the walls with lead paint too. You're a good guy, bro. You're a good guy. All right, let's do another one. AITA for losing it at my husband. Hey there, female, 29, married with a male, 25. Okay, she's a cougar, first of all, 4-year difference. We both have a full-time job, and I'm the one with the highest income in the relationship. We have been in an argument and still disagree, so I need the help of other people to help me see if I am the asshole here. Okay, first of all, that's not a great way to solve. First of all, that's not a good way to argue with your partner by taking it to the net and being like, people on the internet said, that's not gonna fly. That's just not gonna fly. But I appreciate you putting your shit in here so we could judge you. It all started Tuesday. Husband asked if I needed help to cook or if he could go shower. I told him I'll get the food started, no problem. Don't need help at the moment. But I wasn't clear enough. I expected a quick shower and then him helping me when he is done. He took an hour and 45 minutes showering. Brother, are you shaving your vagina? Brother, what are you doing in there? An hour and 40. I take hour showers. Hour 45. Hour 45. There's only so many holes to clean, bro. Hour 45 is crazy. He took 1 hour 45 minutes showering, spending time on his phone in the bathroom. How are you on your phone in the shower? I got pissed and told him no problem, go take a shower. Doesn't mean go enjoy Instagram reels. Well, I do the maid work. He told me I was unfair, that he doesn't have time to exercise, shower, cook, and all these other necessities of a household after work. If he spends his time doing chores, he said it's the only little free time he has after work. And he just wants a little space to himself. I mean, that's a valid point, but like an hour, like you're running up the water bill, broski. I explained that I work full time too, and it applies to me as well. We moved into my home country in 2020. Oh, is this not America? We moved into my home country in 2024. He didn't speak the language. He said it's easy. He said it's easy to say since he had to move. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. This is getting deep. He said it's easy to say since he had to move, leave his family behind, learn a new language he didn't even know, and spend 8 hours struggling with a language in an office. He said he makes enough effort as it is, and I am in my home country and working remote, so I have it easier. Oh, jeez. That's not a good fight to have. Fighting about who works the hardest or whose job is hard is not the fight to have. Obviously I got mad at him. Told him of course our relationship it's always been the same. He never made me breakfast once. Oh Jesus. If we want breakfast, I have to wake up and do it. I assume 80% of the household task. Yikes. When something needs to be done, he can help, but he needs to be directed like a toddler. She's going off on him. She's going off on him. If the fridge is disgusting and needs cleaning, he could leave it like that for 6 months without a problem. I have to be the one to tell him the fridge needs cleaning, please, at least 3 to 4 times before he actually does it while complaining. His favorite thing to say is, I was gonna do it, but I hate being forced to do something. The more people push me to do something, the more I hate doing them. Brother, what kind of fucking logic is that? He says everything is always about me, and he moved to a new country out of love for me, leaving his family behind, and I fail to recognize all the effort it takes. Am I the a-hole? This one's actually like super tough. Let me look back. Am I the a-hole for losing it on my husband? You're 29. You're married, which is crazy. Married, I don't know if people are... Okay, not crazy for you, you're 29. Crazy for him, he's 25. I don't think you should be getting married at 25. Just my opinion. Okay, female, 29. Dating and married to a younger guy, 25. They clearly don't live in America, or maybe they do live in America, but he moved like from a different country to America, is what he's saying. And he's like, yo, I don't even know the language, but I work in an office where people are speaking a language I don't even know, my baby. This shit is tough. And I want to come home and get time away from you. And that's that's like a valid point. Like, if you're not helping around the house and we're married, like, what are we doing? And he just keeps saying, oh, don't tell me what to do. If you tell me what to do, I'm not going to do it. But if you don't tell me what to do, I'm also not going to do it. Honestly, bro. Oops, I just kicked the whole camera. I'm on the girl's side, man. You're not the a-hole. Shorty, if you're watching this, you're not the a-hole. You are perfectly valid, in my opinion. Snap on that nigga. The hell? How you gonna be in my house and not work? Oh, how you gonna be in my house, work, come home, but do nothing, and then run up my water bill? Nah, bro. You gotta go. Honestly, break up with a nigga. You feel me? Get that divorce. And don't get married too quick. Like, he keeps using the I moved across, like I left my family, so like do the housework. But it's like, how long does that last for? You're not the asshole. You're not his manager. And I was gonna do it. The adult version of the dog ate my homework. They on this dude's ass. Does anyone say she is the asshole? This nigga is gonna OP. You're not just the brain of the relationship. You're the brain, the brawn, and the wall. Like, come on, bro. Get it out your mouth. Get it out your mouth. 1 hour 45 minutes is excessive for me time. No, nigga, that's water bill money. What the hell are you doing in there for that long? Why are you with him? Okay, yeah, I think the consensus is break up with him. Get that divorce. Get that DDG Hallie divorce. In the relationship. Don't have any kids with him if you're planning on it. I know you're pushing 30. And it's getting tough for your body right now, but you could find someone better. I'm really like an internet watcher. Like, I'm really like a Reddit internet watcher. Instigator. Debater. They just need our help, bro. They just need our help in the comments. And let me know if y'all like the video, bro. We're gonna do some more of these. Or let me know your opinions on these too. Like, were they the asshole or were they not the asshole? Because I feel like most of them weren't, but there was that one situation where you absolutely were the asshole. And you need to get that fixed, bro. You need to get yourself checked out. If y'all watching this video, get help. All of y'all on this Reddit, get help. And if you post on Reddit, go see a doctor, bro. I'm out of here. Deuce.
Trying to make it to the finish line with me and all my dogs. Where we started at, please don't hit me up. Ain't no coming back. Stay